Model 3 prices fall again, Tesla acquires a new company, Electrify America will be using some Tesla technology soon, and Model 3s are about to hit European shores. This is Tesla Tidbits episode number 493 for February 6th, 2019. This show is sponsored by my supporter Richard at the sponsor tier level, and I thank him very much for his above and beyond support. It was actually a rough choice for what to lead off the show today, as we have three stories courtesy of Electrek that on a normal day would have all been worthy lead stories. However, I think this is the one to kick things off. Tesla has updated the design studio, dropping the cost of Model 3 by $1,100 US. The new price for the least expensive Model 3, the mid-range rear-wheel drive variant, now begins at $42,900 US. Very interesting is the official comment of a Tesla spokesperson regarding the reason the price drop was achievable. Quote, primarily as a result of ending the referral program, which costs far more than we realized, Tesla is able to lower the price of Model 3 by $1,100 US, end quote. That right there is not only a fairly shocking number to put on the cost of the referral program, but when paired with Elon's earlier statement about producing the base model of the car, gives us hope that this will be coming sooner than later. Elon had previously stated in an email to employees that the base car would cost $38,000 US to produce at the time of the email. Knocking $1,100 off the cost is a huge shot in the arm toward the profitable production of that vehicle. While they'll still have plenty of other costs to shave to make it there, and I believe that they need to get the cost to a minimum of $30,000 per vehicle before they can begin delivering them, this is a leap out of the starting gate on the way toward that goal. Next up is a rather huge development in the area of battery tech. We already know that Tesla is far and away the leader in EV battery tech, but not content to leave well enough alone, or let a potential competitor have a shot to gain an edge, Tesla has purchased a battery and ultracapacitor manufacturer. Maxwell Technologies, based in San Diego, agreed to be acquired by Tesla in an all-stock deal for $4.75 per share, putting the cost of acquisition at over $200 million US. Dr. Franz Fink, president and CEO of Maxwell, had this to say regarding the acquisition, quote, we are very excited with today's announcement that Tesla has agreed to acquire Maxwell. Tesla is a well-respected and world-class innovator that shares a common goal of building a more sustainable future. We believe this transaction is in the best interests of Maxwell stockholders and offers investors the opportunity to participate in Tesla's mission of accelerating the advent of sustainable transport and energy, end quote. Maxwell had a possible, quote, strategic partnership, end quote, in the pipeline for its dry electrode battery technology, and if Tesla was not that partner, it would seem that this partnership would be no more. This speaks volumes for what this company has in the way of its battery tech. Elon has been on record saying that Tesla is constantly monitoring the landscape, and most of the huge breakthroughs you hear about in battery technology are only feasible in lab settings or cannot be scaled. That Tesla thought enough to acquire this company says to me that their tech was worth a significant amount, and they didn't want it in competitors' hands. This can only mean good things for future Tesla customers, as Tesla's already industry-leading range will only get better. Next up is a rather surprising development in charging infrastructure. You may have heard of Electrify America, which is part of Volkswagen's penalty repayment to the US after its diesel emissions cheating scandal. Electrify America has announced that they will begin deploying Tesla Power Pack systems at high-demand locations to help run them more efficiently. Giovanni Palazzo, CEO of Electrify America, said, quote, our stations are offering some of the most technologically advanced charging that is available. With our chargers offering high power levels, it makes sense for us to use batteries at our most high-demand stations for peak shaving to operate more efficiently. Tesla's Power Pack system is a natural fit, given their global expertise in both battery storage development and EV charging, end quote. The system would be a 210 kilowatt battery with about 350 kilowatt hours of capacity. The systems are expected to be deployed at over 100 charging stations, meaning that Tesla will pick up at least 35 megawatt hours of deployed energy storage systems with the deal. And lastly, this story comes from Teslarati. European listeners, the wait for Model 3 getting into your hands is nearly over. The Globus Captain is a cargo ship that carries some of the most precious cargo in the world at the moment, and that is about 3,000 Model 3s destined for European shores, the first to reach the hands of owners on the continent. Pictures of the ship docking in Belgium have been documented by fans tracking the progress of the ship, though we don't have any pictures of cars rolling off just yet. The first European reservation holders should be expecting to get calls for delivery scheduling very soon. It will certainly take some time for the cars to reach their respective service centers for delivery and pass full inspection, but it looks as though Tesla is on track on its promise to start deliveries of Model 3 in Europe by the end of February. That's it for today's show, and as usual, a word about Foam Daddy will take us home. Foam Daddy is a nationwide company in the U.S. that sells and rents foam and snow machines. They're also proud to announce the arrival of the real snow machine. This allows anyone to produce real snow in any temperature. Check them out at foamdaddy.com. My many thanks as well to our super patrons supporting the show at the $10 plus level at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. They are John Waltauer, Drew Schuyler, John Waller, Ryan Scarborough, Lee Sweet, William Henry Crew III, Dorian Steve Guberman, Bruno Kundichi, Joey Boots, Ralph and Cheryl Waterhouse, Adam Rammer Brown, Megawatt Photovoltaic Development, Todd Sullivan, Robert Healy, Mitch Long, Zortec LED Canada, Morvan Og, Blake Thompson, Raymond and Deborah Malkowitz, T Sportline, Michael Pastroni, Travis and Cheyenne Rush, Cookie UK, Chris Hovis, Craig Murphy, and Vicky Kirk. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits and use the hashtag AskTeslaTidbits if you'd like your question to be considered for the show. I'll see everyone back here again on Friday. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.